Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is Sunday, so we all know what that means. Grab your cup of coffee. Dang, I always leave my coffee someplace else every Sunday. Anyway, hopefully you guys got your coffee. So first off here, we got to do a shop card shout out from Grumpy Greg's Models and Toys. Very cool channel. If you guys haven't checked it out, you need to go over there. Just a heads up, he just finished up his buddy build 67 Impala. Beautiful model. I love the color he painted it. You guys have to go over there and check it out if you want to know what color it is. And while you're there, if you haven't subbed, you can give him a sub, because he's got lots of cool builds. I really wanted this card bad for obvious reasons. I love that little hot rod on there. Very cool. That's a neat old kit. And that's just a cool card, man. Very cool. And Grumpy, well, he's not that grumpy from what I can see, but I don't know. Maybe if you're around him a lot, he gets a little grumpy. I don't know. Anyway, really cool channel, really cool guy. And thank you, Greg, for the words on the back. I really appreciate it, man. And keep building away. You got an awesome channel. So what showed up today for model cars and coffee is this little kit bash thing here. I showed you a couple just that I threw together that I got that were bodies, and just kind of made little rat rod, traditional hot rod looking things out of them. This is kind of the same thing, but I kind of got sidetracked on the way to making it a little rat rod type thing. I hate that word. Traditional, I guess. I don't know. Not all fancy pretty, but anyway, got a little carried away. Had a little bit leftover paint, that color, and I don't know, it just snowballed into a pretty neat little model here. But that is the AMT 34 pickup cab. I think this one was the Lindbergh issue, because I think Lindbergh was releasing it for a while there. That red plastic one. I got it in a bunch of stuff I bought a long time ago. It was a body and fenders. It was a pretty bad glue bomb. So I was going to do that and redo it, but I thought, why don't I see how that fits on the Revell frame and 32 frame and fenders. So that's the Revell 32, probably the coupe, I would imagine. And I stuck it on there and it looked pretty good. So I found a box from something. I don't know if that's, I don't know what that came from. If that was a shortened one or what I did. But as you can see, I ran out of color. I ran out of that color paint, so I couldn't do the tailgate. So this is kind of a semi-looking traditional thing. He's got a few issues that he hasn't got finished yet, but the majority of it looks pretty good. So is that a pretty good excuse? Sounds good to me. Put some fancy tail lights on it there. That rear end, I don't know what that came from. This is mostly all parts box stuff, so a little bit of everything. Got that there is a, I think that license plate was from a kit, the club one there. And then I aluminum tubing made the gas tank, and the ends of the gas tank are hubcaps. You can kind of see them in there. Put a little cap on it. That's some of that craft thread. I don't know what they call it, something, but it worked pretty good for hold down straps. And I had these cool wheels and tires I've been saving, so they went on there and they look pretty good. The interior, I just threw some seats. I don't know what those are out of. They got the diamond pleat pattern on them, so I had that diamond pattern sheet stuff that I got at the hobby shop. It is diamond pattern in there, if you can see it. So I made a little design for the door panels there to match the seats. just a black and white interior. I put a, there it is, you can see the, so I put a little piece up there. Got the tall shifter, it's the straight pin thing. Engine motor, I think that's from the looks of those valve covers and heads, is the V8 out of the 49 AMT 49 Ford, I think, maybe. And then I put a blower on it. It might have been, did that kit come with a blower? I don't know, can't remember. Anyway, I put a blower on it and that kind of injection thingy up there, whatever you call that. And then I made it where I got the fan pulley for the alternator and stuff, plus the belt for the blower. And you have to pretend there's an electric fan inside there that cools it because there wasn't enough room for a fan. Put the headlights on it, a little V8 on there. That was in one of the AMT 32s. I don't know which one it came with. I don't know if they all came with that little V8 on the lights or on the light bar there. But I did wires and brake lines and fuel lines and radiator holes. Even did a lower one. I hardly ever do those because they're a pain in the butt. But I really like those wheels. They're really neater if they're not blurry. There we go. I can't remember what that color was called, but I thought I'd just use it up, and it wasn't quite enough. But anyway, steering wheel in there from something. Man, it's just getting worse. There we go. Looks like it might be the 49 Ford steering wheel, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's flip it over. See, oh, in the box there was like a seam going right across there, where that's just like a piece of piano wire to kind of hide the seam. And there's two little mold marks on each corner of the bed, a little round like injection spots or whatever. So I put little plaques over that to kind of hide them because it was be a pain to sand them out. Yeah, okay, now we can flip it over. Got some brake lines and some fuel lines on here. And a little exhaust there I kind of made up. And again, I do the white front and rear suspension on it. And I'm not sure where those wheels and tires came from, but they look pretty good. You can see I did the brake lines in the back. Just enough to give it a little eyeball. It was a fun build. Like I say, it was started out as supposed to be a little primer thing, and it turned into this. So I think it was, I put it black and I wanted to see what that color looked like over black primer. That might have been what I was doing. Anyway, fun build. It was really cool. So with that, let's take a look at, I wanted to show you guys some more. I'm going to stand up here real quick. I want to show you guys some Tim Boyd stuff in the Street Rodder again. Again, I touched the wrong thing and then the phone won't stay focused. I don't understand what I do. So we'll just have to deal with it. Anyway, this first one here was kind of interesting. Is they used to call it model car theme parties. Did anybody out there ever do a theme party? Have it called that? The club I was in, we had a model car of the month. We met every month, obviously. We had a model car of the month, or a theme every month. And if you could, everybody would build the same model, and it would show up all different ways. But I never heard it called a theme party. But this year was obviously for Willis, whatever you say. So there's some pretty cool builds in here. Yeah, Tom Woodruff again, pretty famous guy back in the day. If you were a model builder, Dan Thomas, he was pretty well-known builder back in the day. Flip a page here. Check this thing out here. That's pretty cool. Made a hauler out of it. That's really cool. Little two-door sedan thing. Little coop there. What we got over here? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know who did the body for those, but that's kind of cool. There's a cool one there. And that's a really nice little thing there. Little prostrate looking thing. Yeah, I think that's it on that. If you want to look at early iron, remember that back in the old Street Rod magazine days? Yeah, I miss those days. This here is kind of cool. He was always doing kits and showing how they evolved and stuff, you know, like the switchers thing, and then they reissued them into some of these and stuff. And I guess they reissued some of the switchers. I don't know if they did all of them or how many was in there. It looks like 1, 2, 3. So I don't know. And then they redid them in the graffiti thing. But that's cool. They reissued them. But here it talks about them. I missed a page. No. You can kind of read some of this. Kind of explains what they were, how they were. Right here, they were snapped and slotted in place, so they could be easily replaced with alternate parts as the builder desired. That's pretty cool. There's an instruction sheet of one. I don't know if any of you guys have bought any of the reissued ones or not, but this thing here. This is the same kit. There's one there, and then when I took these out of the magazine, the other one was over here. And so you got that one there, and then you got the same kit there built that way, which is kind of cool how you could do it. And then up here it says, you can read it, after the unsuccessful debut of the switchers, they did some repackaging, which was a smart move there for the American Graffiti coupe. That was a good idea. Again, you know, these were all right kits. I'm not a huge fan of them, but you know, hey, it's another 32, so that's good. And there it kind of shows, the box panel showed examples of all the different things you could do, which you'd think that would have sold better, you know, giving you all those options and stuff. But I don't know, for some reason. And like Tim Boyd says in the article, you know, they built up into pretty nice kits. They reissued that one, I think, or one like it. So that's kind of cool. And there's that one there. I think that's it. Unless you want to look at some more early iron stuff. I sent my old 47 sedan in because it was drivable but in primer, but I didn't make it, but that's all right. Anyway, well, that's what showed up today. Hope you guys like looking at all those old pictures. Got some ideas for some model building, hopefully. So I guess I'm out of here. Getting more subscribers, and I really appreciate it. I just want to thank everybody who subscribed and all the ones who already have subscribed. I really appreciate it. It's just like all of us, you know, we don't expect it. We just see and you're having fun, and people subscribe and they like it, so that's kind of cool. So I appreciate it, guys, very much. So everybody take care. Something just fell. I'm gonna go see what that is. So everybody have a good Sunday, and we'll talk at you later. Bye.